let us continue playing the way. This time we're actually going to attempt the minigame. Essentially, we have to jump whenever the wind isn't going. Like then. It does try to trick you at times though, but should be able to make it here. And one more. Hey! Gain +1 to poise. And that's why we do it. That was quite an ordeal. Okay, I couldn't handle though. And there's a red-headed person sleeping over there. Let's leave him alone. Yeah, let's leave him alone. He's probably not important to anything. It's a waypost. Looks like I should probably go right. Hey, hold up. Huh? Great sword, I want to see what you got. Another bandit? I'm no bandit. I just want to have some fun. So come on, let's do this. I'm still a beginner. I only know the bare essentials. Hardly worth your time. Really? Well, I'd hate to defeat someone who didn't even realize why they were defeated. There's only one thing to do then. Call up a challenge? No! Tutorial modes! Yep, we're going to learn yet more about this wonderful, wonderful plunge system, which we still can't really win at. Basically, 5 attributes. Plunge determines the number of dice you roll for the attack, and it's the main stat which determines how hard you hit. Critical percentage is fairly obvious. Critical strength is the amount of extra damage we do. The damage threshold is possibly the most important one. It determines how much damage we can take before taking injuries. And in a moment he'll give us the injury track. First degree, critical hit percent -1, not really a problem. Second degree lowers our plunge skill. Third degree lowers our plunge skill and our damage threshold. And if our damage threshold is exceeded by 20, 4th degree injury, and we are instantly defeated. And all the effects are cumulative. Oh, and of course hit points. So now, let's fight this mysterious person who just looks awesome. Well, he's beckoning us to bring it on. Let's do it. Risky cross sweep. That's 1. We took 7. Injury 1. 2. Well, you've definitely got room for improvement. Lance, I hate getting beat. I told you I'm new at this. Believe me, I can tell. We'll just go with lunch cup. Hey, we have advantage. It's not going to help us. 11. Yeah, this guy's out of our league. This is hopeless. I think you proved your superiority. I've had enough. What? You've only done 2 passes. I'm a little disappointed. But it takes quite a man to swallow his pride and know when he's beat. I admire that. My name's Traziun. What's yours? Real. Pleased to meet you. Traziun will be joining us for a short amount of time. It'd be great to have someone like you along with me. Want to join up for a while? Alright, 2 is better than 1 after all. Let's go. Hold on. We'd better go left. Left? Why? The waypost says there's treacherous terrain that way. Don't worry, I've got glow rocks to light the way. Besides, caverns around here hold some very nice things. What do you mean by nice things? Come along and you'll see. I'm not sure I like this. Scared of the dark? Not at all. Lead on. Besides, it'll make it harder for my pursuers to catch me. Which is a fair enough reason to go and do it. And so now, we're going spelunkying. Isn't this amazing? Something wrong? No. Ooh, and that mysterious shadow's following us. Well, the glow rod will give us this little light effect for a bit and help somebody. Someone's up ahead. We don't care too much about them. What we care about is secrets. Now, we're not going to fight these just yet because that will cost us some points. I shall explain that in a moment. There's a chest up here. Once this shadow gets out of the way. Darn. Thankfully, we can run from these quite easily. Now, you automatically heal every time there's a new combat, so we've run, we may have taken some damage, but we healed it straight away. Now, we acquired a Heartstone. This allows us to use it here. We will get a certain number of CR for each battle. Now, the Heartstone has a efficiency of 6, so therefore every CR we get will be multiplied by 6. For example, let's now fight this thing. These things. Traziun has a few abilities. Rejuvenate gives him a chance to heal himself minorly. Headshot is quite a good ability and causes stuns, and this is a counterattack ability I don't typically use. He also has Inhale, so he absorbs 2 XL. Nice to know the music's actually working now. One of the advantages, of course, because the I probably didn't need to do that, but because we heal after every combat, we don't really have to worry about mass healing. There's no potions in this game, really. And I just like this little system. It means every battle is can be more of a challenge. Though there's going to be occasions where we don't like that. So we gain 2 CTP and 2 AR. Now, because of the Heartstone's efficiency, if it brings it up, we actually gain 12 points, as opposed to 2. Now, the other thing was aura points. We haven't got enough to show a bar yet, but we are building up Piercer and a defense aura of Point Bender, which will give, once we get the abilities up, will give us various effects. Do we already have one? I don't think we do. So for now, we will fight every enemy we come across. But before that, actually, we'll fight these as well. I'll be turning the battles off for next save point we get to. Yeah. Whoops. I shouldn't really do that. I apologise. I'm going to change the fraps key soon. I have a habit of keep pressing that enter button when playing these. Anyway, these really no worry to us. The battles don't change so much. So, yeah, Bruce is asleep. It's very useful. Headshot. Temporarily stunned, so he misses a move. And he's defeated, giving us yet more CTP and AR. Now, once the Heartstone is absorbed, Brew will gain 3 hit points. So let us toggle the battles off. Ah! Hey, you alright over there? No, things aren't going very well, actually. What's the problem? 2 words. Big beast. It's already gave my leg a good scratch. I can barely feel it, though. Apparently it's because of a numbing poison. I think it's saving me for dinner. Well, thanks for the warning, bud. Looks like we'll need to be extra careful, Rue. Any help would be appreciated. Boy, sucks to be him, huh? Hopefully the beast will be too busy with him to notice us. Now, we can choose what to say to this, and depending on what we choose, affects Traziun's, well, I suppose it's a friendship system, where basically if we say things which coincide with his philosophies, we'll get plus points, and that will change conversation tracks in the future, as well as possibly some actions. Traziun is cool, and actually, I kind of agree with him, especially considering the amount of people we've met who have basically done bad things to us. I'd not want to get Traziun on that side. So my thoughts exactly. Good to know we think alike. Trouble comes, we should do just fine. That said, we might have to save Gaius. Gain some more points. And there's a chest over here. Within the chest we find a piece of Pokaite, which is a notch item, which Traziun will now explain, but I already have. This... yeah, he's going to go through the master tutorial bit. There are ways of adding additional notch items later. In fact, they're probably the most important things you do. Now, a Pokaite raises our poise by 2 once it's absorbed. So, yes. Well, we got the heart equipped. We don't need the Pokaite for the moment. So, it would appear that there is a switch up there. Let's see if we can use it. Looks like we need a special key. Now you can jump over gaps. I think no, not that one necessarily, but basically certain gaps between terrain we can jump over, which allows us to get to certain other bits. Another enemy. And then I think should be a save point around here. Oh, you're dead. Go over to you. Is there a save point over here? Yes, there is. Right, now we're going to turn the battles back on. Because it's that. It is a giant flig, which is, as I said, is a pig monster. So, let's inhale. Charges and stuns us. Traziun gains some more X life. This is going for headshots. For a minute, I don't think you guys would come. Now that you're here, let's kill this thing. Gaius is more of a healer. Does have a couple of good attack skills, but most of them cost far too many X life. So, attack, headshot. And we're going to basically using him in a similar way to we were using Dana in the last chapter. Continually light mending. He has poison cure, which is useful enough, and raises defense condition against everything, which is quite good, and long slash, which is a reasonable attack skill, but we're going to be using him as a healer. He is stunned, and we are suffering poison 1. Let's go for a spin blade, attack, and then we're going to antidote. Poison, spin blade does 8. Why have you locked? It's better. Traziun attacks for 5. Nice, absorbs. And we're going to keep Gaius absorbing, actually. Not that we know his name yet, of course, but he's Gaius. Bites with venomous teeth, and Gaius is poisoned. Always protect the healer. Now we can go for another headshot. Gaius evades. This thing proving quite tough. Actually, we can wait around and go for a long slash, I think. Maybe not. Gaius no longer stunned. Let's risk it. Long slash. It doesn't actually really matter if Rue dies as long as we win the combat. 22 damage. Right, absorb because somebody's going to need some healing points in a minute, and Traziun continually stunned. Alright, let's go for a rejuvenate, go for a light mend on Traziun because he's more important. Recovers 5, recovers 21. Trust me, Traziun's more important. Gaius minor poisoning. Could be in trouble here, actually. Spin blade, headshot. We kind of want to. Dang. Gaius is dead. Lost our healer. Gaius with venomous teeth. Rue has fallen. We could actually lose this. Poisoning. Come on, Traziun. Be awesome. That was rubbish. That was really rubbish. Right, 2 minutes. Okay, let's try this again. This time we have saved. And this time we're killing this stupid little flig. By being a bit more careful with our hit points. Now Rue's little spin blade isn't actually worth anything, and as long as you inhale a bit, you should be okay. Right, double attack. Gaius joins. Right. Headshot. Absorb. And he's stunned. So missing a turn, usefully giving us the ability to now just wait a bit. Keep absorbing. This time we're not going to bother having him go off with his attack of doom. We're just going to... Actually, if we inhale, we can get another... yeah, here we go, charge. So that gives us another headshot available, which we shall use, and then we should go to Lightning Rue, who now actually needs it. Gaius is no longer stunned, Rue is no longer stunned. Attack. Attack. Light Mend. Important thing, just keep the hit points up. Dang. That stunning is annoying. Light Mend, Gaius. Getting 19. Another one actually. Definitely he's just been hit. Here comes a headshot. And we'll take the time to absorb. I think Rue's XL limit is actually 5 at the moment, looking at that. Thing is no longer stunned. Do a load of absorbing. All out attack. Attack, headshot. Who needs mending? Gaius. Thankfully Gaius evading that. Yeah, we're in much better shape this time around. Go and absorb. As long as we can keep headshotting him, we should be alright. Give Traziun some more hit points. Stunned. Critical hit, 14. Everyone's actually okay for points, so absorb. 10 and some minor poisoning going on. Inhale. Cast an antidote for yourself. Headshot. And absorb. 8 stunned. Gaius evades again. Charge comes in, no stunning, which means we get some attacks going on. Come on, you've got to die soon. I don't remember you being this tough. There are later bosses which are tough, I remember that. 666. No death though. Headshot, absorb. Went for a numbing attack. Hey! The flig is dead. And we gain a bucket load of points. 6 CTP, 8 AR. Hey, Point Bender Aura learns a new flow, and PS has gone up a level. And that's a dirty little trap. I have the key to work the switch which triggers the bridge. But how do we get there now? Hope your leg is feeling better, because it looks like we're going to have to do some jumping. This could be tricky. And if you don't mind me asking, who are you? I am Gas of Zor. Gaius? Something wrong? No, nothing's wrong. Just thought you did something else for a second. Said your name was Gaius? Yes. Gaius. Well, I'm Traziun, and I think we better get going. So basically, he has the key which activates the switch, which Ubita told us about. We'd have gone to get him anyway, without being forced to. Now, just to show what's levelled, this now has an attack value of 6, critical value of 4, and a hit percentage of 86. Now, what we gained here was the point bends to level 2. This means, oops, we can now attach this, giving us a 70% chance of resisting a poison attack, or at least 70% chance of not being poisoned. And as it levels up, it becomes stronger, and later will give us access to turn the balance back off. And later will give us access to an actual ability increase. This one, I believe, increases our focus by 5, or our attack value by 5. So now we have the key. We have to make what is quite an exacting run, and I'm useless at this. We have 44 seconds to make it there. Where, you ask? Well, where we're supposed to go. Come on. We've got to make it across that bridge, and I always miss that. Always. We're not going to make it in time, because I missed that darn thing again. 12, 10, 9. Oh, just. Well, we're recording there. Let's continue onwards. Now, I believe there are a number of secret items which you do have to be aware of where they are at times, but apparently there's not one there. Ah, they're apparently new enemies, and we have absorbed our little heartstone. So therefore, we shall absorb this piece of pokaite. Our hit points are now up to 43. And there we go. I knew there were secrets around this somewhere. This particular secret leads us over to here, which is a chest which contains another heartstone. Now, if there was a save point around, I'd actually turn this off and fight these things normally, but no, that was just a normal enemy. Some of them do look different if they are different types. Alright, and here is quite an annoying little mini game, but if we can do it inside 3 minutes, we get a reasonable bonus. If we do it within 6 minutes, we get a bonus. And if it's longer than 6 minutes, then I'm an idiot. But I'm going to come back to this one. So, until next time.